going on, guys, and welcome to the Anarchist Gaming channel. In today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we're going to be talking about mansions and the possibility of it coming very soon as in an next DLC to Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. But if you're just finding the channel right now, hit that sub button down below so you don't miss out on videos such as this, and make sure to smash that thumbs up button if you enjoyed today's video. But let's get into the content. So right now on screen, I'm just driving around and I'm showing you guys one of the mansions, one of my favorite mansions in the game right now. It's not the biggest, but I just really enjoy the location. And now this mansion is out by the Air Force, Fort Zenkuda, and it's up on top of the hills. Now, why I believe that we are going to see mansions coming soon is because right now Rockstar is giving all these different opportunities to make fast and easy money. So they've been doing the prison break double repping money last week. Now this week they're doing double repping money on certain activities, and they're also giving double money for the Humane Labs heist. So before, we had a very hard time making money in Grand Theft Auto Online, but now all of a sudden Rockstar is giving us all these money making methods. So now it's pretty easy to make easily a couple $1,000,000 in Grand Theft Auto Online with all these new double money methods and stuff like that by doing these heists. So clearly Rockstar is telling us something. They're saying you guys are going to need money. That's what I think they're telling me. And I know if mansions does get released, they're probably going to be extremely pricey. If apartments and stuff like that cost, you know, $1 million or whatever for a high-end apartment, I would assume that an entire house and mansion would range anywhere from $2 million to $10 million to some of the bigger ones, because there are also all kinds of different sized mansions throughout the area. Up in the Rockford Hills, there's all kinds of small mansions to extra large mansions. So there will definitely be variations in sizes and prices. So why would Rockstar be giving us all these money-making methods unless they're telling us to save up, because we're going to need a lot of money in a future DLC? Now, there is currently in the works right now a DLC in the source code labeled low. Now, everyone's hinting this could be a low life or a low rider DLC, and honestly, I believe that those are probably what the DLC is going to be, either or. But I do believe mansions could come either before the low rider DLC or right after it, because mansions, it's long overdue with giving us all these recent updates with all these new cars, 12 in the last couple updates, and now with this lowrider DLC, another 12 in this DLC, this lowrider DLC, 12 different cars that we found in the source code for that one, all repeated vehicles with different variations of the name. But the main idea here is that they're giving us all these cars, and I know for me, my garage space is packed. I cannot fit a single car anywhere. I got my 3 garages full of 30 cars, and it's been a long time since they've given us an extra apartment or extra garage and stuff like that. They've been holding out on us. We need a 4th garage, and I think they're saving out for when Mansions gets released, and that'll be your 4th garage. Or maybe even these mansions, as some have speculated, have 20-car garages. That would be extremely awesome. So let me know in the comment section below. What do you guys think? Are they giving us all these double rep, double money events and stuff like that to give us money, money-making methods to save up for mansions, something huge that's coming in the works very soon? These low life or low rider DLC obviously wouldn't be that much money to buy these vehicles, as you can see in the source code in my previous video. And if you missed that video, make sure to go check it out of showing you guys this low rider DLC, and I actually showed you guys what the vehicles look like and what they may look like when it gets released. And they're all vehicles that are previously that are already in the game, but just different variations of them. So we already had the Sabre. It was one, but they said that there's going to be the Sabre GT. So they're already vehicles, but just different variations. So obviously they're not going to be very pricey vehicles. And low rider vehicles usually aren't pricey vehicles. And low life, especially if the DLC is going to be called low life, then hinting that it's going to be a cheap DLC. So why would Rockstar be giving us all these million double money making methods, heists and stuff, if they're just going to hand us a cheap DLC as their next DLC? So obviously they're telling us, save your money. We're giving you guys ways to make a lot of money, because I think Mansions is coming soon. It's been long overdue. Everyone in the GTA community wants Mansions. They have all these beautiful houses like I'm showing you on screen right now in the Rockford Hills. So they're there. They just need to open it up for us so we can use them. And here's another thing I would like to see come to Grand Theft Auto Online. I doubt it ever would come to Grand Theft Auto Online, because it would be a lot of work, and it would be a lot of maybe even the Xbox and the PS4 couldn't even handle this kind of thing I'd like to see in the game. But I would like to see, when you walk into your houses, apartments, or mansions, or whatever the case may be, whatever buildings you own in Grand Theft Auto Online, they had a Sims kind of feel to them. So imagine if you walked in, you purchased a mansion, and you walked in the mansion and it was empty. There was no furniture, no paintings on the wall, absolutely nothing. But they had a bunch of blank spaces that you could walk up to and press right or left on your D-pad, and it would give you an option to fill in those blank spaces with couches and with amenities and all these other kind of furnitures and stuff like that. That way, like in Sims, you could buy a home, it was empty, and then you could actually purchase furniture online and fill the house up that way. Because right now in Grand Theft Auto, there's just not much things to do with our wealth. Once we make all this money, yeah, we can go buy the mansion, but another complaint that's going to happen after the mansions get released is that everyone's mansion looks the same. We want uniqueness to our houses, so I want my mansion to look different in the interior than my friends' mansions, and I think it would be awesome if Rockstar could implement some kind of like customization, interior customization in your apartments and stuff like that, like Sims does, where you can literally go into, if you've ever played a Sims game, you can go in there and purchase all different kind of TVs, cheap TVs, right to flat screen TVs, cheap couches to nice couches, and that would give us a whole list of things to do in the game, and we could change it up. Maybe if we get bored of how our apartment and mansion looked, we could then go in and buy different things to change out the layout, and it would constantly keep us with things to do in the game, and constantly give us reasons to make money in the game, to buy new furniture, to buy bigger stuff. And that way they could also implement that into DLCs, and maybe a DLC with new furniture, with new TVs and stuff like that, instead of just the normal guns and cars and clothing, which just seemed to what we always get in DLCs. I want to see this game expand into something that's more into a realistic role-playing game, where you can actually feel like a Sims game, where you not only you're doing heists and stuff, but you can invite your crew back to your mansion and have a party in there. Maybe have a dance floor, a bowling things in your mansion and stuff like that. All these different activities, a tennis court out back that you could purchase for your mansion, all these different customization options. Instead of just customizing the cars, customizing our character with clothing, I want to be able to customize our living space. So let me know in the comment section below, would you like to see mansions come to Grand Theft Auto Online? And expanding on that, would you like to see my idea of mansions coming to Grand Theft Auto, which would be totally customizable mansions with the customizable interiors? Now, I'm sure you guys would agree with me. Everybody wants that. But who knows if Rockstar could actually do that, or it might be just way too much out of their tech range that this game could handle to do something as on that kind of mass scale as what Sims can do with their properties. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope mansions come soon. Everything is hinting at it. We're seeing this hinting it with all this money build up. They're obviously telling us that something is coming out soon, and it's going to cost a lot of money, so take advantage of all these money-making methods. And I'm hoping what that is mansions. And if you guys agree with me, let me know in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm your host for the Anarchist Gaming channel, and we will be putting out more videos, so make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.